we're going to be using lots of props for a nice long Shavasana. So you can pause your music and be patient because it's going to take some time to set this all up. And it's worth it. And that's all I'll say. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make a really special headrest with one of our blankets. And so to make this headrest, have the fold towards you, let's say to your left-hand side, so we're all on the same page, and start to roll up the top of the blanket. This is going to support your neck. You might... Oh, okay. So the blanket's folded in half, and we're only rolling up the top half. The bottom is going to go under your scapula, so we want that to exist. Once you've got a little roll here, hold the edges of the roll and flip that under. Okay, so let's do that again. So we've got a blanket folded in half. We roll up the top half about halfway, slide the hands to the edges of the roll, and then here's the magic origami moment. You curl the edges underneath. It's almost like we're making a massage table headrest kind of shape. So there's this big bulge here that's going to support your neck, and then there's a little bit of extra padding that's going to support the sides of the head. Great job. You got it. Yeah. Okay. So let me demo what's going to happen with that, and then I'll show you the other blankets. So you'll know you did it right if you can bring your shoulders onto part of the blanket, and then, assuming you're not wearing a flower crown, you can bring the base of that big fold to the base of the neck, and then the sides of the blanket cradle the sides of the head. So it's sort of like a massage table, that donut shape. Don't get too comfortable. The next blanket, don't worry, this is an easy one. The next one is the under the knee. You guys know that one, so you can do however you like. And then the final one is only slightly tricky, but it's worth it. It's so worth it, so don't be mad at me. Satyam says, now we're going to make a swan. So this one, the only tricky thing is it has to be pretty wide, and I'll show you why. We want it to be wide because it's going to go over our bellies, and then it's going to support our forearms. All four of our arms. Just kidding. And this is going to allow the arms to relax really deeply. So we just want it wide enough to cross the body and be able to support our forearms and maybe even our hands. So that looks great, Anju. And of course, if there's other things that you love in Shavasana, you can do them. I love these things. If your music is still playing, you can pause your music. And I'm so sorry, I didn't tell anyone to have water at all in class. I need water. Looks like a few of you do too. That's good. Drink some water. And as you start to make your way into Shavasana, almost assume you're not going to get it perfectly the first try, and there might be some wiggling around, there might be some adjustments with your props, and tell yourself that you are worth it, and there's no hurry, and being comfortable is valuable, and supporting yourself is valuable. And see if you can even enjoy the process of adjusting and supporting. You can even adjust your hair if it's in the way. If you've got a ponytail, can take it out, or a bun or whatever. And go through the process of taking care of yourself. And Once you've found a situation that feels supportive, let the body relax and feel how the sense of support that you've created allows the awareness to drop more fully into the deeper inner space of the heart. And as the awareness drops into the heart, start to let go of your body. Even the things that you love about your body. Let go of your physical form and start to feel what is left inside. The yogic tradition, this is the inner self, pure consciousness, and it lies in all of our hearts, the core of all of our beings. And so let each breath of your Shavasana point you in this direction, traveling deeper and deeper inside towards the place where you're infinitely spacious, supremely conscious, and completely blissful. And we'll travel towards this space for a generous amount of time. And it's my birthday, so I'm going to do Shavasana too, which I never do. Don't worry, I'll set a timer. Oh. Yeah. 12. Observe your physical body. Notice the space that you have. Your ability to not be confined by thoughts and body, but rather this connection to something greater and beyond where we usually exist. Notice from this vantage if the body feels less solid, almost like the bonds between the molecules has loosened and you've got more space. Imagine the body melting and dissolving, and try to keep that actual sensation as you start to make gentle movements, not being too drawn into the body, but rather just watching it, letting it stay dissolved. And imagine you can completely leave the physical body, all the mental and emotional tensions contained within it. You can leave all of that behind and just let your highest form float up to your meditation seat. The part of you that is pure being, pure consciousness, and pure bliss. And take your time and let it be real, not just a thought exercise, but literally you are pure consciousness coming to seated, completely unbound by past physical, mental, and emotional patterns. When you arrive at your seat, notice any sense of possibility. In this moment, being able to leave everything behind and just feel open to this moment. Let the inner gaze drop into the heart. Let the breath be soft. Notice if you can keep feeling that dissolving quality, that sensation of not being solid, starting to feel the spaces between the cells, the spaces between the molecules, spaces between our atoms. You can begin to attach the mantra Om Namah Shivaya to each in-breath and each out-breath, And this mantra takes us into those spaces, into that realm of pure consciousness. And so imagine it's almost like a starship that you can get in, the mantra that travels into these inner realms. And just breathe and soften and repeat the mantra and let it carry you infinitely inward, deeper and deeper into the heart, into these smaller and smaller spaces inside. We can close our practice with a few rounds of cultivating gratitude. So bring hands to the center of the chest and start to feel the space that you've created through your practice and your ability to reach into that. Unearthing the qualities that are always within our heart, especially that of gratitude, and using the breath to unearth and expand the sensation of gratitude, feeling that inner spaciousness and joy you have for your life, all the special opportunities. Just keep breathing and allowing that sensation to grow and expand. And notice that dichotomy of going very deep inside while expanding. Notice how the two support each other. The deeper you can travel into the heart, the more spacious and expansive you become. And breathe into that quality of expansion. And when it feels right to you, you can exhale and offer all of that straight up to the crown of the head and to your highest self. Can even visualize your most perfect, radiant, blissful form floating above the crown of your head. And just sending all of that energy into your astral body. And in this way, all of the work that you've done is invested in your highest form, your highest potential. And after you offer that energy up, you can release the hands down into the lap and just soften and relax. Thank you so much for practicing today. Namaste. So wonderful to see each of you. I look forward to seeing many of you on Friday and Saturday and beyond. Have a great rest of your week. Please let me know if you have any questions.